Say alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakodash. We see the brothers and apostles and elders agree, most of the well, our teachers, our apostles in the truth, and we see salutations, so they are coming to the pushing the truth and say day in and day out, constantly in season and season, we say Shalom. Once again, going into a video here, and basically touching upon what it is seen happening right now. Again, we see the plagues and the plagues. We've seen the plagues upon plagues happening. We see the prophecies playing already before our eyes, but one of the prophecies that playing out that is deemed to happen and the Lord warned us about is the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast. Now, and we're seeing how the wicked bringing it in, and how they're making certain changes to make you feel comfortable, to make you feel like it's a good thing, to make you accept it. In other words, they're bringing it in slowly but surely, right? Now, this is an article here. They say central bank authorizes first company to issue electronic money in TNT. Now, a person reading this who doesn't know, who just reading it as is, they just be like, electric money, that good thing, we have money, electronic money. We wouldn't be you have cash on here. You wouldn't be robbed. It'd be easier to take out your money and so forth. Not knowing the agendas and the plan behind this thing, right? Let's bring the script here. This is Ezekiel chapter 3. I'll read from verse 17. It says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman to the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me." So it says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel," and I will be his watchmen. So we have to do what? We have to watch and warn these people and get them warning. Because again, these prophecies are happening. This thing is seen here is going to lead to something that eventually is going to be like a hardcore decision. There's certain things we can't mention, especially when you're talking about the mark, the MOTB. Certain you have to watch where you put in your words, because you know how YouTube is, YouTube and the algorithm and so forth. The certain things they mention with the MOTB, certain words they mention could get a video taken down and so on, right? But nonetheless, it says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me." And that's what we do. We give all a warning, and the warning to come is we warning for all the stuff that the Lord said is going to happen. As the scripture says, his word will not go back to him void. So all these things, it must come to pass. All these things must come to pass, and one of the things that must come to pass is the MOTB, which is going into what? The RFID chip. So someone seeing this, they might see electronic money, they might be like, yeah, that's a good thing. We wouldn't be, you didn't go cash on here, nobody can rob you. These are the things that they're trying to bring forth, right? I wish I could remember the next article, but it had a next article that I was reading to go with this. How the reason why the police in China that was saying that it's time for people to go electronic, so it will stop robberies and so forth. So you're seeing the agendas that they are pushing. You're seeing the agendas that the wicked are pushing, right? So it's so let me just go a little bit into the article. They say the Central Bank of Trinidad and Tobago announced today that it has issued a provisional registration to Paywise Limited. Now this Paywise, I remember doing about some years ago. I remember doing a video upon this company, right? So it said to Paywise Limited as an electronic money e-money issuer, right? So you can see where it is leading to. It said Paywise will be the first company apart from banks and non-bank financial institutions authorized to issue e-money domestically. Under the terms of the provisional registration, Paywise will be allowed to enlist new customers in a controlled environment monitored by the bank, right? Again, so you're seeing what it is they want to do. When you hear things like e-money, electronic money, all this sort of stuff, you know where it is, you know what is the agenda that is set forth. And we here know how to give a warning about these things. Whether you're here or you're forbid, right? So it say, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life. the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. So at the end, so if you know what is coming and you give these people warning, these people perish, that blood required at your hand. It say, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Right? So that's how they switch you now. You warn him, he in hacking. Alright, you deliver your soul. This person they didn't want to change. And that's what going to be that is what going to be. That is how majority of these people outside here going to be. They're not going to change from the wicked ways. So they're going to accept the things that's coming. This for example, this. How much are these jakes, outside here going and give up the money that they have right now? You understand? How much of them going go and deny themselves? Hey, we know majority of Israel as well is going to be destroyed. So majority of them are not going to turn from the ways. Right? Majority of them not going to turn from the ways at all. At all. Especially for these stuff. That is why when that hour coming, that temptation coming, they're going to choose this thing. They're going to choose that mark of the beast. They're going to accept that. Right? My scripture say they go be delivering us up and so forth. That is to show you how wicked these people, how wicked they are, how wicked they're going to be. Because we know we're not going to accept these things. We're not going to abide by these things. So we will be going against them. It's the same way they're against us. But their power here and our power is with the Lord. Right? So nonetheless, let's go to Revelation now. Right? This is Revelation chapter 13. I'll jump straight down to the point. Right? This is Revelation 13 verse 16. It say, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Now you see, as I said, authorized, central bank authorized this first company. So you see they're giving them the permission to do this stuff. Right? It say, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. It say that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast. So let's read. Right. Sorry. It say and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So yeah. And let's go back to verse 60. You see, because it all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. It doesn't matter what status you're in. This thing is going to come your way. To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right? And a countless of videos we show upon how they implementing the RFID chip. How much people are taking it. How much people are accepting this thing right now. The banks the banks are changing to abide by this new system that they're bringing in. So keep on thinking it's a game. And don't hearken on to the warning. Don't hearken on to the warning that the prophets are giving you. And see what is going to happen to you. Right? It's a Paywise will be the first company apart from banks and non-bank financial institutions authorized to issue e-money domestically. Giving these companies permission, so when they bring it in, you have no excuses then. Right? Saying that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So if you don't have the thing, you can buy, no you can sell. No, you can't sell. So that's going to be what trouble. And majority of these people, they're not going to stay hungry. They want food, they want to buy, they want this, they want that. They're going to take this thing. They're going to take this mark. They're going to take that chip. Because this is what this is going to lead down straight down to what the chip. This leading down straight down to that part. Because in the picture here they're showing the woman with the phone, but the phone will obviously turn to what? The RFID. And all these things are happening around you right now. All these things are happening. It's a Paywise is a company incorporated in TNT in 2013. And remember I was telling you, I mentioned before, that I did a video upon this company a little while back. And registered as a payment service provider. and registered as a payment service provider. What 17 say, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. So when you don't have this chip, you don't have this chip in it, you don't have this mark on it, right? How you going and buy? How you going to make payments? How you going and do this stuff? You can't. And you're seeing again, the wicked, they're setting up this stuff, they're setting up the institutions, they're setting up the banks, they're setting up the system. And it's happening. The more you go in the bank, you get to understand that the more they want to give you cards, the more they want to give you NFTs, the more they want to give you these stuff. You're seeing the changes. And eventually you're going to lead down to the part of this. The MOTB, that is where you're going to lead down to. And again, this is just one company, because there are many other companies and many other places that are doing this right now. Because they know what they have to do. You know, before I started doing this video, I thought a brother did a video upon an article stating that it's time to chip children. Again, this is where it is happening or wrong, and this is where it is going on. This is what this place is going to come to. And we know them that ain't take the chip is basically they'll be put to death. But them that take the chip, the Lord going and deal with. And we know we don't want to, so if you had to die, whether we die for the Lord, but we know we're going to reign with the Lord. We're going to reign with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's why with the conquer losses he has done. Because we know we're going to lose money. We know we're going to lose the things that you know we have here. But conquer that has done. Right? Conquer that has done. But again, you're seeing what is happening right now. You're seeing what is taking place. Right? Hey, so with that, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. We sit up as apostles and elders, agree most of the people, our teachers, apostles in the truth, and we see how the teachers, so they are coming to push on truth and say, day in and day out, you know, constantly in season and season, we say, Shalom.